Hello, my collective. How y'all doing today? Okay. So this is a no contact. How they feel now. How they're feeling about you now. Okay. How are they feeling about you now? No contact. So this is people that you're not in contact with. Pick your image, y'all, and I will see you at your reading. Okay. Make sure that everything's the way I want it to be. All right, you guys. Let's get started. Group 1. Whew. Spirit guides and ancestors of the highest vibration that love me and my collective unconditionally, please help us to understand this no contact situation and how they are feeling about you, my group number 1, now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is their energy and this is how they are perceiving you, okay? And the first thing I was getting, because y'all, I was jumping into the reading and I did not pray in verse, and that was like a message for me as well, of like, this person definitely jumped the gun, and I think that they essentially acted like they knew you, okay? This is somebody who is definitely like a problem solver. For some odd reason, this is giving me earth sign energy. Like, this is somebody who's very idealistic. Like, they have a lot of life experiences, and based off of those life experiences, that is how they, that's how they like view, and I'm getting somebody like walking around hands out first. It's like they like to touch things. They like to um that's weird. This person could like physical touch if this is like a lover or a lover situation, but this person can think that this person can think they have discernment. Now I'm hearing everything the light touches is your kingdom, Simba. So it's just like this person really thinks highly of themselves, and the cards I'm holding are their dark side. The cards I'm holding are kind of what they are not seeing about themselves that I think affected this connection. Whew, yeah. Something about their dark side really affected this connection in a very negative way. They have a wicked dark side. Like, just looking at this, this is the emotions that they're in right now, but just looking at driver and engineer, like, okay, well, this is somebody who's obviously smart. This is someone who's technologically savvy. Okay, cool, cool, cool. They are something about navigation. It's like they definitely like follow their own mind. Safe passage. Yeah, like they could have just looked like they were trucking along in life, maybe not moving too fast, but just like you see cars on the road, everybody's on their way to get things done. You could have met this person in passing as well, something about the in passing passage. But this person definitely likes to put their hands in things. That's so weird. Put their opinions in things, put how they see things on to everything. So this person has an opinion about everything. And I still am getting that earth sign energy, which is so strange because, earth signs usually don't go out of their way to explain their opinions and things. So it's like this person, they put their hands into things. This is somebody who could like not necessarily say how they think about things, but when asked, which I think somehow this person comes off very intellectual, very smart, very those people who like are always walking around like they have some type of like knowledge that you need, right? They have this like really smug little smolder. So this person's always walking around with this like, I know something you don't face. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm in it. This person's always walking around with this, I know something you don't. And that hand reaching into things. It's like they expect and maybe have always had people ask, well, so and so, okay? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Da, 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 right? So that's something that they're very used to. And this person tries to come off selfless, right? But see how it's in reverse. They try to come off selfless. They try to come off, like a helper. Like, look, problem solver. They try to come off like someone who they've got the knowledge, they've got the experience. They could have had a lot of life experiences, very idealistic, like based off of all of their life experiences, that is their method to life, right? And they're so like navigator of journeys. It's like they come off like someone who has a rite of passage, like, oh yes, I've been through this, I've been through that. They've had so many different life experiences. They're like, oh yeah, I know what I'm talking about. But secretly, under the surface, there's this like possessive part of them, unruly, chaotic, okay? Like this person can be a bit controlling. And now that hand reaching over everything is like oh, this is mine, that's mine, everything's mine, 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 mine. So this person can be like, I'm not getting shallow, but like this person could have some type of addictions. I'm getting like shopping addiction, retail therapy, okay? Because remember, everything the light touches is mine, okay? Strong Leo energy as well. This could be a fire sign, earth sign person. Yes, I could see that. Like the laid back, but I have so many different opinions that I think that everybody should listen to and everybody should take into account type thing. It's like they hide their madness. They hide that madness. It's behind, because this is the very last card that came out from this deck. And they don't want it to be seen. They don't want it to be seen at all. They want you to see them as someone who has been to many different places, right? Someone who has a big life journey, and because of all the things I've been through, I'm the one that solves the problems. I know this. I know things that could help you out in life. You should always listen to what I have to say. Why? Because I want to help you. Okay, I'm just a selfless person like that. I'm just a servant. Just a servant, a problem solver. I can fix it. Like, yeah. Oh my gosh. But secretly, they're very possessive, and they want people to take their opinions into account. Like, if you are on your own journey, doing your own thing, and you meet this person, they think if they interject some type of opinion, that should change your journey. That should change your direction and where you're going. Okay. Ooh. Read this person to filth, y'all. 1 second, I have to use the restroom. Anyway. One thing I was thinking about before I came back on was like the whole thing I was talking about with like Simba and his father. Like everything the light touches is yours. So this person could have like a very strong connection with their father for some reason, for who that resonates for. A very strong connection to the father, that could be like a model of their personality even, okay, or how they operate. So there could be some influences there from family, but yes, this person is in their own right smart, intellectually smart, just good with technology. They also could like hate having outdated things. Okay, another way to know that this person. And yeah, they also to a certain extent have some type of intuition, and from their perspective they think they're very intuitive, very discerning as well, but there is some emotional instability. Okay, there is some emotional affliction, some type of emotional storm that they're going through at this present moment. Okay, so now let's get into how they feel about you. Okay, how they feel about you now. So okay, we got things in reverse. Hold on. So from the characteristics deck, we have the challenger. So you're definitely stubborn in their eyes. Very stubborn, courageous, confident. I I don't know why in this situation I feel like that's not necessarily the best thing, okay? Also a spiritual seeker. So you could be, they see you as kind of like a little bit of a hippie, okay? Meditative, spiritual practices, devoted to your inner path. So very spiritual, not religious in any way, like hippie. But they think that you lack maybe some type of crap, like some type of stability, if that makes sense, some type of routine. They feel like you lack structure, um, even force. Even they feel like you're maybe a little bit too go with the flow, to like whatever comes to you, because there is so much opinions around whatever you do creatively, or even just like the creative parts of your personality. This person really judges you on a spiritual level, like who you are spiritually. Because there's something about the musician that makes me feel like they don't like your creativity. They don't like your passion, okay, the passion that you have in your lifestyle. But yet they're obsessed with whatever you do on a creative light, even if it's just like the way that you dress. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different ways to exercise your creativity. Not everybody has to be actual like singers, dancers, performers. I think sometimes your creativity is like that eye look you like to wear, right? I'm getting someone with like uh really fun eye makeup, really fun makeup as well. You could express yourself through your hair, through your clothing, through your shoes even. Come on, where my shoe girlies at, okay? Um, I love to see, especially like, I don't know why I'm imagining someone who's like a little petite, like shorter, and you always have like some type of cute high heels on. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love it so much. Like, I have no real reason to like really wear high heels. I'm a tall girly, okay? So when I think about like people who are shorter, usually they want to, be taller or be perceived as taller, so they always have heels on. I went to church with someone like that when I was younger. And this woman, I was like, how do you have so many different pairs of shoes? And they were all so cute. I was like, do you do this as like a pastime? Like, you must go shopping as a pastime. She also had like a really nice job. So I don't know. Anyway. This person's like very obsessed with your creativity, the color that you bring into your life, even. So that could be your personality as well. They're very obsessed with the way that you express yourself, your personality. If you do have any creative talents that you put out there that you're very like open about. Also, this creativity could be your some of y'all could play games, but some of this like creativity or personality could be also your spiritual practices, okay? Because all of their like obsession, their energy was focused on this creativity, harmony, passion, soulful sound, celebration. So they could also feel like you are maybe a party person, okay? Always celebrating something, always like just jovial as well. So, intimacy in reverse, sensual in reverse. Yeah. Obsession. Oh, addict. So maybe they think that you could be obsessive, maybe have some addictions, and then clouded judgment was in the struggle position. So I decided to keep it there. But it's like, I want to say that they think you have clouded judgment, but your spirit team definitely wanted it not to be caught in translation. I feel like certain things when it comes out in struggle position, it's almost like your spirit team saying, this is what they think, but this is not actually what's going on, okay? Keep your peace. You do not have clouded judgment, and you didn't have clouded judgment in this situation, especially however it went. But yeah, this person feels like you just don't have a plan in life with this architect in reverse. Plans, designs. It's like you just do. You just do. And it's like there's a lot of action and they feel like there's no plan behind your action. Mind you, I just think that you don't tell this person, right? I'm hearing plain Jane. It's like you present yourself in this very, oh yeah, just going wherever the sun takes me, city to city, nomadic energy as well. Not really setting down roots, not really trying to solidify any connections. You might not necessarily have the biggest community around you, right? The biggest support system. But you definitely are connected. You're connected because I've just seen this light from above. So you're definitely connected with source, your spirit team, your spirit guides. You're definitely very connected, and they can't help but to see that. But they do still, from however long it's been since you've talked to this person, they still do see you as someone who just lacks structure. That's the main thing here. You lack structure, you lack a plan, and you are so stubborn that you don't see that. And you lack intimacy, you lack support, people around you. And maybe that's why they think that you are so unstructured, because it's just like, well, you don't allow anyone's opinions and you don't allow anyone to direct you, so that's probably why you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. This is turning into an oracle read because I was pointed towards this what's the tea deck. So what's really going on with this person? Like, let's get more on how they feel about you. More about how they feel about my... Okay, thank you. See, everything is centered around your creativity. Why are they so obsessed with that? Waste of time. Okay, they want you to feel like, and remember, it's in the struggle position. They want you to feel like whatever you do in a creative sense is a waste of time. Okay? I'm hearing chasing a dream. Ignoring. Yeah, they feel like you ignore their wisdom, okay? Their possessive wisdom, okay? Or even ignore responsibilities, possibly. Screenshots. So yeah, I think this person is trying to prove what they feel about you, even with this no contact situation. Why? Because they feel threatened. Thank you, Spirit. They feel threatened and intimidated by your dedication to your own path and your own journey. It feels like this person, they seem like they're very in their comfort zone. They do something comfortable, they live comfortably, they obviously not too much because they're emotionally afflicted at the moment, but they do things that they know they can succeed at. They do things that they know that will work out in their favor. A lot of probability, okay, with this engineer. Complex systems even, right? They trust the system and they take safe steps. And then they look at you, okay? Even this not being around you, right? And they look at you. Okay, I'll do that. They're just like, pick a card to see why they're not in connection. I'm like, ooh, messy, Spirit, messy. Okay, they look at you. They look at how you're challenging the system, how you are so courageous. But tell me why Challenger has goal at the bottom though, right? There's a goal, they just don't see it. There's a plot, they just don't see it. There's a plan, they just don't see it, okay? Their discernment, their intuition didn't pick up on whatever your plan is because it's not for them to pick up, okay? Your intuition, side note, your intuition and your spiritual compass is for your path and what is meant for you. And I think oftentimes people who do have certain gifts, they expect to be able to almost like have some type of weird what's those laser eyes? You remember those superhero movies where like the person has like some type of like vision power where they can like see underneath people and see their like bones and maybe even like their undergarments and stuff. It's like this person is a little okay, they're struggling a little bit because it's just, I don't want to say delulu, but they kind of are. It's like they think that their gift is so strong that they can see that you're wasting your time. You are ignoring responsibility. You are, even with this cat sleeping, maybe lazy, okay? They swear they see everything properly. But your intuition is for your path and what you're supposed to be doing and your mission, right? And they are peering all up in places they ain't supposed to be, okay? So I don't think that they see your journey or what you're doing because they're not supposed to. Okay? They are spearing outside of what their gift is for. So, yeah. And I mean, they is just loud and wrong. Loud, wrong, and in your business. Okay, I'm gonna get one card out to see why y'all aren't in connection. Because Spirit was like, yeah, that's important. Okay, one card as to why they're not in connection. See, that's not clear, Spirit. I'm gonna let you know right now. Okay. Drinking, partying. There could have been some type of gathering, some type. I'm getting something about you guys were hanging out. You were hanging out, and I will have to get clarification for this because I'm just like, that's just not clear enough. Maybe you guys used to hang out, and there could have been something that was like said during a, oh, thank you. Okay, it fell over here. There could have been something that happened when you were hanging out with this person. Maybe there was drinks, you know, parlaying, chilling, and all of a sudden you saw their dark side and you were like, ooh, ooh. You saw that like chaotic, unruly, even possessive part of them, and you were like, ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm a back up. I'm a back up in a little bit. Maybe they came off manic, even mangy. Let me stop. What's the Three of Cups? Two cards for the Three of Cups, cause okay. One more. Okay, yes, they came off closed-minded, and almost like this backbiting energy. I'm now thinking of like when you the reason you cage up a wolf or a dog was because they bite, right? They bite. They're dangerous. And I think this person still like worries about this. It's like they're like, oh man, they found me out. This is something I don't know if they're aware of. I think that they know, like, okay, I have a dark side. Like, you know, those people who are just like, you don't want to make me mad. I have a dark side. You don't want to make me mad. I'm so sorry. Every time someone says that to me, I like think about the fact that I have a Scorpio moon, and I'm just like, oh, honey, please, like, let's not. It is not that deep. This is not Twilight's. There's no cameras around. Please. The dramatics. Anywho, you saw this person's dark side while you were hanging out with them. There could have been drinks. There could have been drinks. There could have been, you know, just libations. You guys were just having fun, and you saw this like limited mindset that they have. It was like something they did just made them come off like you know that poverty mindset, like lack, 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 lack. Okay, this is impossible. That's impossible. Just follow the system. Like you saw that they took the wrong pill. Okay, blue or red, they took the wrong one. Okay, like they were, I think it's like red pill people. It was like a whole trend on TikTok for a while. Like they took the pill that like kept them in the system, and you saw that mindset about them, and it was just like, ugh. And they almost like wanted you to kind of like they impose some type of limitation on you, and you were supposed to like cower down and be like, yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna change my entire life's motto, my entire life's goals and missions and all the stuff that I've done before you came along, and I'm gonna just change it up because you said so. Please stop freaking playing with my group freaking one. Stop playing with my group one, please. I'm gonna change up everything just because you said so. Like, yeah, this person tried to impose a belief, a lifestyle, maybe even a limitation on you, and it seemed like you did not conform. And this person still worries about that to this day. Like they still think to themselves like, maybe I should have said it like this. Like maybe I should have like waited to say that. Even they're not apologetic for what they did. They're apologetic of, oh man, I should have waited to limitate them. I should have waited for some type of down moment in their life to say that, you know? Like it would have hit them better if I would have said it at a better time, okay? They would have been more likely to conform to my possession. Okay, to my opinion. They would have been more likely to conform if I would have said it at a better time. Maybe not when we were celebrating and they're in a good place. I should have waited for them to be down in the dirt to say that. And then they probably would have listened to me. Yeah, yeah, this person is wild. They are wild. Why? All of this because they are threatened by you. They're threatened by you. They color in all the lines and you know, rip out the freaking page and make your own picture. And you do your own thing. Oh my goodness. Like that's low-key message there. That's message. Message. That's that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get out a little bit from my personal oracle deck, and then that's pretty much the reading, y'all. This is so interesting. Okay, any more about like what they think about? Oh my gosh. So they want to wine and dine you. They want to, yes. So maybe y'all used to drink and have fun together, and they kind of want to like restart. They want to restart a cycle with you because they weren't able to. Ooh. Okay. Maybe someone cheated. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, with this spiritual seeker. They feel like you cheated. They feel like your spirit team, like God told you something about them. They feel like you peered into their life. Even though they were trying to get into you. They were trying to, oh wow, these are projections. These are projections. Because this I cheated feels like it felt on top of spiritual seeker. They feel like you're cheating the system because you're being directed by spirit. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so they want to come back as a new person. Thank you. I'm so glad that okay. They want to come back as a new person. Oh my gosh. You could be feeling this person's energy, especially if you're starting to question yourself. Anytime that you're questioning yourself in a way that does not make sense, like insecurities that maybe you've overcome, insecurities that aren't even like prevalent to you, you know? For example, there are certain insecurities that I've always kind of like had to deal with, right? Everybody has their things that they're insecure about, right? Let's say, for example, I've always kind of, I've always been like taller than most, okay? I'm gonna just put that one out there. Not even taller, but like, I always seem to make friends with girlies who are just way shorter than me. I just don't know what it is, dude. I don't know what it is. I always say like my Aries placement people, like, oh, they love to be around me. I love them too, but sheesh. Okay, so I seem to make friends who are usually a little bit shorter than me, right? But if someone were to come along and they're like 6'5", right? And they try to tell me, because they have a whole bunch of friends who are like really, really tall, and they try to tell me, you're short, you should probably not talk. You shouldn't puff your chest out and be confident because you're short. But I know good and dang well that's not my insecurity. That's not my thing. Like, if you have an imposed fear or insecurity that's coming into your field that you know good and dang well that you're not concerned about, yeah, that could be this person's energy. And they also want to be able to kind of like come back to you brand new, so that you don't notice what their issue was before. That they can hide this, once again, this manic energy. They want to hide this possessive dark side, okay? They could like even be like, oh, I didn't mean to hurt you. I was trying to help you. I wasn't, oh, no, I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to offend you. I was only thinking about you. I was trying to help you. You know, it's like that type of thing. So they want to come back as a new person, as like selfless servants, okay? Put their pride to the side. I really apologize if I ever hurt you, if I ever offended you, but truly they want to possess you. They want you to let down your guard so they can get in, okay? I'm hearing listen to me and only me. Ew. Yes, they want doll. They want a doll. They want. What is up with people lately that's come up so much in the readings? It's starting to get scary, y'all. There are people who want to have not connections, but they want to have like cult followers. They want people who don't question them, and that's scary. That's terrifying. If you ask me, that's terrifying. Seriously. Oh. Okay, so they might want to, put that thing on ya. They might want to put that thing on ya. Okay. So that you don't ask them more questions. Oh no. Your eyes pull me in reverse. Yeah, that wine and dine. So they want to get you, inebriated. Is that the word I'm looking for? Okay, so they could put that thing on ya. Okay, maybe even tell you sweet nothings. Your eyes pull me in. It's something about your eyes. Oh my gosh. Ew. But they're emotionally unstable, so try not to dabble in that pool, please. Be careful. Be careful. Oh, they swear they're so smart. Oh, that's a great idea. Have them whipped and connected to me, bound to me even. It's a binding. That is a form of binding, actually. Beauty only on the outside. So if this is an attractive person, okay, you're kryptonite, please stay away from them. Please stay away from them. Don't judge what you don't understand. Yeah, they're going to try to make everything sound like a misunderstanding. They're going to try to make everything sound like it's some type of misunderstanding. Why don't you just give up? You'll never make it. Projections in reverse. It's because their projections aren't hitting for you. Their projections cannot touch you when they have no access. Yeah, I'm about to back out of this energy. My head's starting to hurt, y'all. So there's like, don't tell my plans. Don't tell my wicked plans. So yeah, this person is still to this day, mind you, I don't care how long it's been, they are still to this day trying to get in on that energy, y'all. So that's your reading. I hope it resonates, and I'll see you in another one. Bye. Shoot. Oh, that's insane, y'all. I just lit this. It's supposed to be cleansing the space as I do this reading. There's something about this person's energy. They have some type of like parasitic, like it literally just made me itchy. They have some type of like parasitic energy attached to them. I don't know if it's because of like a lifestyle thing. Like, I don't know if this person they have their own practice, or they just have like negative energetic attachments, like some type of negative mindset, some type of like way of life that is making them highly susceptible to negative energies. Negative energies is what I'm gonna say. For some odd reason, it's making me think of the collective reading that I just posted. You're no contact with this person, yes, but whatever attachment, because now I'm thinking of leeches, whatever attachment they wanted to make with you, I'm also seeing spider webs. Okay, whatever binding as well, whatever attachment they wanted to make towards you, it did not, I'm getting it didn't take. This could have been just a situationship. This could have been something that wasn't really super serious with this Netflix and chill in reverse. But this person wants you to like, I'm hearing lighten up. Lighten up, okay? There's also a shadow aspect to this as well. That's why a lot of things is in reverse. A lot of things have been coming from people's shadows. A lot of messages have been coming through from people's shadows. This person, okay, I get it. So this person does not do shadow work. They don't reflect. They essentially let their shadow live from their subconscious, I mean, all of us have a subconscious, all of us have a shadow side, but their shadow side is not integrated, it's not healthy. So oftentimes they'll do things and don't really take accountability for it or responsibility for it. Very illusionary. So there's some type of energetic attachment they wanted to make with you. that did not take. I keep getting didn't take, it didn't take, it didn't take. I also feel like there's an addiction aspect to this as well. They wanted you addicted to them. They wanted you like addicted, don't ask too many questions, kind of go with it. They could have did spell work, y'all. I am going to sit here and lie. Like, that's kind of what this is giving. They wanted you out of your intuition, off of your own personal energetic compass. This could have happened in the summer. Or if you're in a different hemisphere or what have you, they want to do this in the summer. Like, you know? Also, there's something about summer and Netflix and chill. It's like they want this to be very... I can't imagine this being a friend. This really feels like lover vibes. Like they want this to be nonchalant. They don't want to be in a relationship. They don't want to be in a commitment. They want this to be like, oh, you know, let's just see where it goes. Let's just go out. Let's just talk. Let's just, you know, interact with each other. Let's just get in the bed, you know, with each other. And there's something about this crossover that just flew when it came out. So they really want some type of spiritual connection with you, and they want it to take this time. They want you to be under an illusion. They don't want you to... There's something about this crossover. Like, you know how you cross over? It's like going over a boundary, going over even... Let me figure out a way to explain this. Once you see the bad in somebody, you can't like put their mask back on and pretend like you didn't see it. You know, once you understand right and wrong, you can't act like, you know, a wrongdoing is not that big of a deal because you know the difference between what right and wrong. This person wants you ignorant. That's why this is in reverse. They want you ignorant. They don't want you listening to your intuition, okay? Shutting that intuition down, okay? They're trying to shut that thing down. And also, just back to this parasitic part. It's the very first card that came out, and it's just like they don't want you to see them as a leech. They don't want you to see them as someone who feeds off of you, okay? I'm also getting like take certain characteristics of yours. They want you to see like that maybe... when y'all hang out, that they never pay for anything. They don't want you to see it, okay? They want you to kind of like be in a Six of Pentacles, like just kind of giving to them, taking care of them, like a heavy sugar mom or sugar daddy situation. Like they want you to just kind of like be okay with giving majority of the energy and essentially making space for them. And they have like, they do nothing. They do nothing. They just kind of like take, okay? Getting take advice, taking money, taking your time, just take, okay? And what do they give you in return? Maybe something sexual? That's it. That's it. And they want you to be okay with this. This could have been something, once again, that happened in the summer, or it's like, because sometimes when these cards come out, I remember that there are other people in different countries watching me. So like, if your summer is coming, like, this is something that could happen in the summer. If the summer has ended and you know that you were dating someone at that time or talking to someone at that time, if this is a friend, I can't see it being a friend. I feel like if this is a friend, this is somebody in the friend zone that wanted more. You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely wanted more. They wanted something romantic, at least the benefits of a romantic relationship. So I'm telling you, something actual, something, you know. Whew. Okay, so now we can get into this person's energy. Spirit guides and ancestors of the highest vibration who love my collective unconditionally. Okay, can we please know this person? It's no contact person. Since I already got stuff in the middle here, can I get 2 cards out? Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is someone who could travel a lot. I'm also getting Sagittarius. Sagittarius came in. Okay. They could travel a bit. They could like to travel. If they can't necessarily travel all the time, They like to come across as like an easygoing person. They could be very flexible. For the person who resonates with that, okay, they could be flexible, if you know what I mean. Very compassionate, very passionate. Yeah, they like to come across like easy breezy, cool, go with the flow. But they could also have like this like heroic nature, this like they have it's like, could that be like a, I'm sorry, this is turning very 18 plus. They could have like a heroic little kink thing. Like they like the idea of like saving people, from themselves or something. What? I feel like this is their main personality. Okay? It's like their main thing. This is giving very like strong Jupiterian energy. You know those Sagittariuses who like to kind of like come off like they are heroic, okay, freedom loving people. They open people's eyes, okay? Oh my gosh, I feel like that's a part of Sagittarius that nobody talks about. I'm so sorry if you're a Sagittarius watching. I'm so sorry. But sometimes Sag can be like that. Like they can think that their truth, their perspective, their lifestyle can save people for themselves. They can see like people who maybe are more traditional or more, you know, routine oriented, okay? They can see like earth signs and water signs as like people who are just stuck, like stuck in their mind, stuck in their ways, and they need to explore, they need to go and try new things, right? And mind you, they ain't for everybody. I don't know why I hear this song. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Okay, anyways. So, yeah. There was something about this person that was very far-fetched. They came in with this energy of like, it liberating you. They wanted to liberate you from something, and they wanted to like come across as like someone who's just very cool, easy breezy, beautiful, okay? Emphasis on the beautiful as well. But I also can't help but see this scar on the shoulder. Ooh, deep. Anyways, interesting. I'm gonna come back to that. But yeah, this is once again someone who likes new experiences. Maybe they like to go. I'm also getting like cuisine. They like to go out to like different restaurants, try different foods, road trips, the whole shebangle shaboogle. They like to do the whole thing. Okay, really interesting and like wowing, to be honest. And it's so weird to like look at this energy and then they believe who they believe they are. Wow, spirit. That's crazy. So this is how this person sees themselves. Oh my gosh. Don't make yourself too grandiose. Goodness gracious. Ugh. Yeah, the most eligible bachelor, I tell you that much. Oh yeah, they see themselves as such a cool dude. One more. No. No, I'm not getting anything else from this. So how do they see my group 2? Dang. Dang, okay. So yeah, they see you as a spiritual person, very spiritual, okay? Let me get one more. One more for how they see my group 2. Oh, a lost soul. Of course, the heroic fireman coming to save the lost soul. This is so funny. Okay, all right. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, let's get something out from the love deck. Oh, gosh. Okay. 1, 2 for them. Oh, yeah. All of this is towards you. Towards you. Okay, clingy. Oh, finally getting into them shadow aspects. Hollow. Okay, now we getting it. Now we're getting it. Because I'm just like, oh, they're just so amazing. It's such an amazing person to have around. Because I was just like, if you're really so go with the flow, freedom loving, heroic, and just an explorer, then why are you in pile two's energy? Like group two's energy. Why are you in their energy? Like why are you trying to control stuff? You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. And this is why. So, one, they can miss you, okay? There's something about you that they're craving. I'm getting it's a certain part of your personality that they're craving. It could be this farmer energy that you have. So we look over here at you, and you are obviously I'm getting like a wise one. Like you're very wise. I'm also seeing a Buddha. Okay, so I don't know why it's making me think like maybe you could have like a little bit of baby fat or something like on your face or what have you, because the Buddhas are a little chunky. So you could have like a round, cute face. Something about you, you're like cute. You're very cute. I'm not saying you can't be exy, but it's like there's something about you that's very cute. I'm also hearing cutie patootie, so I love that. Okay, so you could be a cutie patootie. And there's something about your perspective. Ooh, that just slipped out of the mouth. Okay, there's something about your perspective that they feel like would really help this hollow, empty boredom feeling. Also, you could have perspectives that help them to think, that could light them up as well. Why is this such a big... What did they do? What did they do? But yeah, they're clinging to you. They're becoming obsessed with you. They're becoming very obsessed with you. So on this side of things, you could be cultivating something in your life and it's gaining some type of traction. Okay? Like this makes me think of like maybe you're someone. I'm hearing I gotta go it my own way. What about us? What about everything we've been through? What about trust? Oh my gosh, I love this song. Anyways, so yeah, you go it your own way. You have patience as well. Like you have insight from the spirit realm and patience, but yet somehow they see you as like a lost soul. So maybe they feel like you are hiding this possibly, because I'm just like, how is someone who is spiritually guided and cultivating like harvest means that you got abundance, okay? Hello, Empress, Emperor. You got it, okay? Land is expensive, okay? You definitely have resources. You have resources and benefits from your labor. You definitely are successful to a certain extent, but they feel like you're lost. Okay, so how are they seeing them? Like, why do they think they're lost? Why do they think my group 2 is lost? Ooh. Stakes. Distance. Blockages. Space. Separation. Mistakes. Misunderstood. Victim. Once again, lost soul. Okay, so they see you as a victim in some way. That's okay. What? But why? Spirit. This Why do they see them this way? Because this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Okay, I gotta get more of this. Let me get my black deck. Reading doesn't make sense. Because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just bring y'all up to speed to where I am at this point. So, this person sees themselves as such a hero, such a easygoing, exploratory person. Very strong Sagittarius Pisces energy, okay? They have been watching you from afar and they've become very obsessed with you, on top of the fact that them personally, they have a craving and a desire for something new in their lives, something to help them change a perspective, something to even I'm hearing like maximize their life. Okay, they really need help with something, as far as like it has to do with something that you've cultivated. So for example, if you've cultivated money, right, they need help with their finances to be able to do the same thing, because maybe they want to be more financially free, or they maybe want to travel even more, who knows, but they see you doing that successfully. If you're they might need your spiritual guidance. Okay, they might need some type of wisdom that you have to help them to get through this longing, desiring energy. Okay, also to get through this emptiness and boredom. So they might think that you have something. Okay, so what I don't understand is, why do they feel the need to put illusions up? Why do they feel the need to almost, it's like they want to draw you in and they want you to be obsessed with them, almost like they need you to crave them, even though they're the ones craving you. They need you to exhibit some type of obsession so that it would make sense for them to save you. They also need you to be a victim so that it makes sense for them to once again save you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they're choosing to see you in some type of victim mentality when that's not at all who you actually are. And they're telling themselves that you're blocked because of whatever you're going through. They could be projecting things onto you that aren't even true. So why do they think that you're a victim is the question. Let me cleanse these right quick. Okay, cleanse these from past readings, just to make sure they're cleansed. Okay, so why do they think you're a victim? 2 cards, please. Okay, Page of Swords. Always look to see where things are falling, y'all. Okay, we got the 5 of Swords. Okay, I'm hearing testimony. I'm hearing testimony. Maybe you're very honest about the things that you've been through. Similar to like how I am on this channel. I definitely, not a lot, but I do talk about specific things that I've been through. And I think for you, it is just a part of your journey. It's a part of your life story. It's a part of even what could have brought you to such a place of wisdom. I don't know if you can see these cards, y'all, but it's brought you to this very wise place, and you probably wouldn't be who you are on a spiritual level if you didn't have these experiences, right? You see it as a badge of honor. You see it as something that, you know, makes you who you are. And I think you're very proud of it. This person sees it as, oh, you tortured soul. Let me come in and help you. Oh my gosh, you poor thing. You poor thing. You're lying. You're lying about this healing, or you're lying about this like perspective. Oh, you need me. You need me. Oh my gosh. What's this Page of Swords in reverse? What's this Page of Swords in reverse? And this is where they start to spin a story. Let's see where they spin the web. Cause I told you they're trying to. I saw a web in my mind's eye. Okay, I'm trying to spin the story. Let's see what it is, y'all. 10 of Swords. Oh yes. Oh yes. Behind closed doors, even though you are cultivating money and maybe influence, a good career, going back to school, whatever it is. Yes, though you are doing all of this, trying to be an independent woman, man, okay? You are actually not over this. There's no way you'd be over this if it was me. Even this relationship also, okay, they could feel like you're not over them, or you're not over something that hurt you, something that they could have maybe seen in the past that you were hurt by, that really was stunted you emotionally. They're like, there's no way that you're just over it. there's just no way. I was like, oh, they probably, they, look, in their head, they're like, you probably struggle with this every day. Oh, all these swords in your back. This 10 of swords. All these swords in your back. I know it's impossible for you to really make any real movement forward without me. Without me. What is this 5 of swords? Oh, yeah. Thank you. They really think that, like, it's almost like someone who is, once again, a tortured soul. They see you as a tortured soul. Like, oh, they don't give up. They've got so much fight in them, but I know they struggle. Like, they're almost imagining you as just some type of weak puppy or something. It's honestly, it's very insulting, actually. It's extremely insulting. And they do all of this to make it okay for them to want to enact this plan on you. This is what they have to do in their head to convince themselves that it's okay to enact this energy on you, to manipulate you, to sexually manipulate you even. It's okay for them to sit in your energy like a leech because you need them emotionally, okay? Also maybe mentally, like you're mentally conflicted and you need them around because there's no way that you'll be able to do all of this with no support. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. We all come into this world alone and we gonna leave alone. I don't know why this person thinks this. What's this 8 of Cups? This 8 of Cups. Why do they think that you left this connection? That's what it feels like. 10 of Wands. Yeah. And this wants to come out, so I'm gonna take it. Oh, yeah. Okay. They think that you did it for attention. Can you believe that? People are so just ridiculous. Ridiculous. This person is living in illusions and shadow. They do all of this to let their shadow side run wild, right? This is ridiculous. Like, this is insane. Oh my gosh. So they feel like you wanted to throw your burden, almost like you wanted to de-burden yourself, while also at the same time getting attention. Like they think that you left this situation to get their attention. Okay? You're saying it's because you just don't want the burdens and you don't want to deal with people. And no. It's because you wanted my attention. Oh my God. Why are they making it sound like this? This sounds like you. I don't know if anyone's seen You on Netflix, but it's just like this person's just like, yeah, I see you. You left in the middle of the night or you blocked me. But it's not because you really don't want to be around me. It's because you're afraid of your feelings. What in the world? This person could have 12th house placements as well. Because it's like the level of illusions that they're living in is kind of ridiculous. They also think that you're like afraid of commitment or like afraid to really. 3 of Cups is like enjoyment with people, with groups, with libations, you know, like celebrating also. Like you're afraid to have that. Like you're afraid to have friends. Like you're afraid to. They're making you sound like you are just so injured emotionally and mentally. But you're not. The problem truly was this person. But mind you, a We're asking how this person feels, and they feel like it's all you. Even though it doesn't quite make sense completely, I don't think I can stay in this energy for much longer because nothing, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Nothing makes sense here. Nothing makes sense. Well, so what's really going on here, Spirit? What's really going on here? That's what I want to know. What is really happening? Okay, you rejected them. What's really happening is they were rejected. Why were they rejected? Why were they rejected? Digging up dirt. Okay, they were rejected because of something that they tried to lie about. They tried to... Okay, digging up dirt, looking for dirt on you, vices, and then robbery, loss, physically, emotionally. Okay. This person's a liar. They lie to themselves. They so deeply lie to themselves that they live in illusions. There's in some way they try to stab you in the back, and not only stab you in the back, and I think they think that you don't know. You could not know to the full extent of what the heck is happening here, but this person in the background did something, right? Oh, this is deep. Okay, so they did something, they said something specifically. They said something behind the scenes. They did something behind the scenes. And with the swords energy, I'm like, it has to do with like speaking. They could have said something to someone, doing something. Look, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe with people, because there's multiple swords here, and it's hard to put that many swords in someone's back by itself. And you rejecting them. Maybe they said that you wouldn't. Like maybe they said that you were clingy or that you needed them. Oh, this person tried to make you come across as somebody who was going through awful, maybe mental health, emotional health. So much so, they could have told people, digging up dirt, they could have told people that they would easily be able to steal your heart and come in and do all this stuff. Like, it would be easy. No problem. And then you rejected them. And in that, you basically proved that you are not no weak back, punk back. Let me stop. Hold on. You are not weak. Oh my gosh. So what is this thief? What's the thief? They feel like you stole something from them. Oh yeah. Yeah, they want revenge. They want revenge. Love on the brain. And they're telling themselves it's because they're in love with you. No. The real situation is in their shadow, they feel like they can't let this go. Like they can't let go of this whole situation because they feel like you bamboozled them. Like you flip the script on them. Like, look at this person smirking. Oh, they okay. So you see how this person is holding the pew pew, right? This is the thief. And this is the person in the car not knowing that the thief is about to strike. But look at her face. I've never looked at it this way. She doesn't look like she don't know. She looked like she is very well aware. And then what I said y'all could have a round face. Y'all could have a cute little face, cute demeanor. So this person thought that like you would never know. And that they would be able to essentially play in your face and that you would never know. Never pick up on it at all. And now they're telling themselves that they're in love with you. They're in love with the weak little puppy dog. But it's not that they're in love with you, baby. They want revenge. They want revenge. They want to even the scales, boo. And they're like, "Oh, if I get back into that person's energy on their shadow sides, like if I get back into their energy, I'm gonna take everything from them. I'm gonna take everything from them." Like, oh my gosh, now we're finally getting into it. Now we're finally getting into it. So what's this digging up dirt? What's this digging up dirt? Period. Scare tactics in reverse. They were so unintimidated by you. They swore. Okay, this could be a love triangle. Ooh. Third parties. Maybe a third party person, because third party doesn't always mean lover, okay? Maybe a third party told them about what you were going through. Maybe you were confused, feeling a little defeated, struggling mentally a bit, right? Maybe there was like some type of third party interference that also told them, like, you know, you can get away with this. I think you could totally get away with this. Yeah, this person does seem a little, you know, a little sad, a little confused. They do seem real lost. And scare tactics in reverse, they saw you as completely unintimidating. They knew that they was going to be able to get out of you whatever they wanted. Whatever resources they wanted, they knew they was going to be able to get it out of you. And then you flipped the script on them and rejected them. Denied. And this person is like, what? Now they're like mesmerized by you. They're in love. Oh my gosh, they daydream about you and all these different things. And they have no idea that the reason they're infatuated is because they still want to do this. They still want to freaking leech off of you. They still want to get something out of you. It's just now it's like, oh, touche. This goes back to you, the show. It's like, oh, touche. I tried to stab you, but you stabbed me. It's like, oh my gosh, this person. Oh, I'm so concerned about their mental health. I'm gonna get out of this energy, y'all. But that's the reading. Oh my gosh, this was such a good way to end off this read. Wow. Oh, I just went on a ride. That is your reading group too. Stay away from this person. Oh my goodness. I hope it was helpful to something that's going on in your life. And I'll see you in another read. Goodbye. All I can hear is confessions from Usher. These are my confessions. Just when I said I could say, she gone inside, still she got one on the way. These are my confessions. And I don't know what to do now. I gotta keep on doing my confessions. This person feels exposed. Oh my gosh, you got this person feeling exposed, group 3. Oh my gosh. And all I can hear is, you know, like the little like music to the song. They trying to figure out how, if this person had the chance to talk to you, I swear to you, they would be like flabbergasted. They would not know what to say. They'd be like, like, bro, they feel like they're a swindler. Okay? This person could literally be like, okay, Michaela, get it out. Spirit guides and ancestors of the highest vibration who love my collective and me unconditionally. Thank you so much for these messages in advance. Please give me the words to explain this person because I understand it so well. There's a part of this person who knows that they're wrong. They know that they're wrong. I don't think that they want to stop swindling. I don't think they want to stop trying to deceive. I don't think that they want to own up to it. Like, deep down within themselves, they know that they're wrong, but they're so comfortable being dishonest, being deceptive, and being a trickster. That's a way of life for them, and I don't think they would know who they are without being this way, okay? They could have done something with a group, and now they are exiled from said group, or they are operating alone now. They could be taking a lot of time like researching, being introspective. Like they could be like at home a lot in a little nook of their home reading, getting back to basics. But there was something about this person who really felt like they had something that you needed. Okay? This is somebody who swore up and down they had something that you needed, which is why they deceived you. It's why they essentially moved a specific way, because they were kind of similar to group one. Group one was a little mad, okay? They needed some mental health help, okay? They had strong pride. With this person, this is like a, I got a secret, can you keep it? And lock it in your pocket, you can just went to the grave. Like, they were walking around thinking that, okay, so you were coming out as the athlete, right? Seeker of vitality. This person is young. Vitality. They have some type of vitality. They have some type of innovation, potential, and growth, right? They may like learn things very quickly. This might be somebody that in certain areas of their life, they, especially when it comes to like studies, work life, career, it's like when it comes to the 3D, this person is very quick-witted. They learn quickly, they pick up things quickly, and they felt like because of that, you needed them. Like you needed something that they had. But I think with them, the deception not only of themselves, but to you, was that just because this is giving the difference between somebody who's like a prodigy or someone who just naturally picks up on something and someone who works at something consistently. One of the things that I find a lot, because I was a performer for many years, okay, competitions and all that stuff, the people who have to work harder, it doesn't come to them easily, they end up learning way more and end up, in most cases, being better than the person who's naturally gifted. Okay? Like, for many years, I had to work with my body as I continued to grow older, and my body changed over and over and over again. And now I know so much about health that someone who's just has a nice figure and never really had to, really worry about what they eat, really worry about, working out and things of that nature, I probably know more than them. Now, my body is still a work in progress, but as far as knowledge, I know a lot. And I oftentimes find myself giving what I'm learning to other people, almost like that Chiron energy. You could have a very strong Chiron placement where it's like you have that thorn in your side and you have to keep working at it. You have to keep studying. You have to keep, putting in that effort. You can't just stop, you know? But this person, there's something about them, they're just naturally good at something. Like in a workplace, this would be somebody who's just naturally pretty good at the job. They never really paid attention during training, right? But because of that, there are certain things that they don't know. They might be able to swindle people. They might be able to deceive people into thinking that they know, or into, getting out of any type of disciplinary action, or even get out of accountability because they're very smart. But as far as really picking up on the knowledge, that's something that they don't have. And they felt like you needed to learn how to be like them. You needed to figure out how to be accepted by them, how to get into the group, whatever group they were working with. Yeah, my head's starting to hurt. You were supposed to figure it out, okay? But now, emotionally, they're shocked. They're shocked because they feel like they swore they were so smart, so deceptive, so, sneaky. They had a group behind them. They had support. Okay. Even with this reader, they feel like they knew you, they knew the situation, they knew what you needed. They felt like they were on top of the world. And then boom, the unexpected happened. They feel abandoned by you. So I'm assuming you're probably the person who walked away, set the boundary, or ghosted this person, right? They feel like they're fighting the rejection because they still feel like they have more than you. Okay? They still feel like in the full benefit of things, even if they feel alone by these people, because community in reverse. They have people though. Even if they feel like this team is the worst team known to man, but they got one and you don't. Okay? It's just given like the have and the have nots. So they don't necessarily feel rejected, but they do feel abandoned by you. Group 3. They feel abandoned by you, and that's the most important thing. This person could have FOMO as well. Like, oh, the grass is always greener in another place, which in case they're always striving and wanting more and more and more. It's a good thing they have vitality, right? Always seeking to have more, okay? Always seeking to even swindle people out of more. More. They see you as a friend in reverse. Very, like, they see you as someone who's not loyal. They could even see you as someone who's, like, self-focused. Like, this person's trying to make it seem like you used them, even though they used you to make themselves feel like they're so smart and so, like, above. They put themselves on a pedestal compared to you, okay? They did. But in their minds, they feel like you are not loyal, like you weren't a real friend. You made them feel like you were going to be there and all this stuff. Like, y'all could have shared moments together, hung out together. They were seeing you as like their golden retriever. And it's not even a human, right? I don't know what it is in the collective of so many people seeing us as not human, not equals. But they seeing it now, ain't they? They seeing it now, ain't they? Okay. But anyway, keeper of trust, compassion, support, and sharing joy. So you've had so many great moments together. But it's like, from your perspective, y'all were equals. From their perspective, it was like, oh, my cute little group 3. Yeah, we hung out together. I gave them my time. I set aside time for my little group 3. But you know how, like, you hang out with your dog and then you be like, okay, now get away from me, Fifi, you know? It's like that vibe. It was like, I will spare a few moments for you, my group 3. Yeah, I set aside some time to walk group 3, go on a walk for them. You know they need those things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they made themselves seem like they were doing some type of charity. That's what I'm trying to say. But now they're seeing that you were no friend. You were some type of mad genius, right? You are way more intellectual than they originally thought. You are definitely someone who has some type of mental capacity. And with the sunglasses on, they felt like you were being deceptive. Right? The person with the mask on is telling the person with the sunglasses on that you're being deceptive, when maybe you're just trying to protect your eyes. You're just trying to protect your vision, right? Your third eye. Who goes around saying, oh yeah, you know, I can see in the spirit. I'm a seer. Who's just going around saying that? I have a strong third eye. Okay? But you probably saw things, and at the right time, or even when your spirit team told you, you know, very high priestess energy, at the right time you cut cords. At the right time you separated yourself. And to this person, it was deceptive. It was so deceptive, so backbiting, like, oh, how dare you just do that to me? I was supposed to be playing with you, and now you're playing with me. And they can't even be too mad because they know that they were dishonest and deceptive. They felt like you knew that they were playing with you, and then you decided to play with them just to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. But I don't think it was that. I think you were waiting for instruction from what you should do next. Like, you seem very, like, meditative, okay? Someone who definitely is very intelligent. You could even overthink. I'm getting with this genius here. You could overthink. So yeah, they're also seeing you as, with the storyteller, as weaver of tales. They're seeing you as a liar as well. Very like, you found a way to communicate to them without telling them. They're like looking back on your conversations, and now they're seeing certain things that you said completely different. They're like, oh my gosh, they knew. Like, how long did they know? And I didn't even pick it up. Oh my goodness, you are making this person they are going back and looking at your conversations, and they're just like, oh, they knew all this time. Like, man, you got this person in the 9 of Swords. You could have messages in group 1. You totally could have messages in group 1. Sorry, just take a little sip. Yeah, you have played with this person's head. They feel like they've been bamboozled. And they're like, should I confess? Should I not? Should I confess? Should I not? Just when I thought I said all I could say. Just when I thought I could say all I could say. Oh, oh my gosh. And there could even be things that they're still hiding, and they're just like, well, how much does group 3 know? How much should I say? I mean, maybe I should apologize. Maybe I should communicate. Okay? Maybe I should reach out to them. Maybe I should email them. Especially if they're blocked. Maybe I should email them. Maybe I should, I don't know. Maybe I should come clean. But they're not sure how much you know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you got this person shooky tookie. They don't know what to do. They have no idea what to do. I don't even know what to do in this reading. I'm like, where do I go next? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what this confession is about. No, I'm gonna get my purple deck. Okay. Let's see what this confession's about. Quick little cleanse. Okay. Let's see what the confession's about. What do they want to confess about? Okay. And I'm gonna get a second card. Well, actually, no, 2 more cards. What do they want to confess about? Ah, they want to keep up the lie, huh? They want to explain themselves without... They're not willing to stop being the swindler. They're not willing to stop lying, okay? It could be a way of life for them as well. They're like, I can't put down the mask. Putting down the mask, they're just too vulnerable. Too vulnerable. So they're just like, oh... I have to... They have to figure out how to explain how everything fell apart, how everything went up in smoke, especially if somebody from this group communicated to you. They have to explain that. They have to explain how it left you, their emotions. Oh my gosh, how they feel. Oh no, 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 no. So what's their plan to explain this this tower, the ending? Also, I can't help but see this like crown coming off. Okay. Oh, they're trying to charm you. That's what they want to do. They want to charm you. And justify, I'm feeling. They want to like balance out the scales. It's like, well, I understand that, you know, you could have felt a specific way, but like, essentially, okay. They want to build an image of it. Because, you know, you look, the fire signs can really like throw their energy on something and really change the look of it. Because what happens when fire hits anything, right? It can melt things, it can warp things, it can demolish things. So they want to come in and really add vision to what happened, even if that vision is not true, right? They want to change your perspective and really impose their perspective and even everything out. So if you caught them in a lie, and if you caught them being deceptive, if you caught them maybe with this group or conspiring against you, maybe one of the flying monkeys in this group spoke to you or told you something, right? If you caught them in it, then their main thing would be, well, why didn't you talk to me? Why didn't you communicate with me? You're just gonna believe other people over me after all we've been through? Like, why is your loyalty not this, 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 and this? Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, they would spin it. They're going to spin it, okay, and throw it back at you. Oh my gosh. This person is literally, they need to be studied. All of this to protect this mask. All of this to protect a fake personality. What is this 5 of Cups? Oh my goodness. One more for the 5 of Cups, please. They want to come across as a King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Now they're going to tell you how it made them feel. So first, they're going to change your vision of it. okay? They're going to change your vision of this ending. You ran away from them. You took away your friendship. You just burned the entire foundations of your relationship. What? Because you saw them with other people, or because of a group of people, or just because of something that you thought was going on? Just because someone told you that this and this was happening? Wow. And you just left? It made me feel, okay, they're going to switch into this King of Cups. It made me feel like worthless. Like all of the effort I put in, you just didn't even care. I had to rebuild myself. I had to rebuild my life without you. Without my friend. Okay, so what's the Three Cups? 2 cards for 3 Cups. So we can continue their explanation. All of this just to continue alive, friend. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Okay. Death in reverse and Hangman. I'm hearing, okay. So they would say, I still see you as a friend. And I can't let this go. Can we try again? Can we rebuild? Let's go get dinner. Let's talk. Oh yeah. You're really hurting me. Lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this person is manipulative. I'm so surprised that the freaking magician has not come out. I'm so surprised that the magician is not out here, because they are willing to use whatever element they have to. You need to see tears? Okay, group number 3 needs to see tears? I will cry. And I will tell the story of how hard it has been to hold myself together day in and day out. I think about you all the time. It's been so hard to keep it together. I'm stuck. I'm stuck without you. This friendship never ended for me. I will always be your friend. Oh my gosh, yeah. This love connection never ended for me. You will always have a place in my heart, but if you have to leave, you do what you have to. Oh my gosh. Because it's a lie. We have dishonesty here. We have dishonesty and deception twice. Twice. They're just shocked that the deception didn't work. Like, I have a reason to believe that they have never been caught. This is why they see you as a genius. They see you as a literal genius, because their deceptive nature has never been caught in 4K. Ever. So that's why you are so special to this person. Like, they want to have you back to study you. They want to rebuild their mask. Okay, now this is a download. They want to rebuild their mask. They want to study you to see how far they can get this time. Oh my gosh. They want to flip the script on you. Seriously. So that this genius can turn to reverse. They want you to, like, question yourself. They want you to question your own mind, your own intuition, even. Okay, if you have like a mental, like, intuition, those will come across as downloads, right? Okay, they want you to question your downloads, and you already know. People who question their downloads, oh baby, I've been there. It's where you're getting, like, then it turns into, like, backed up messages from the divine, and it could literally make you feel like you're losing it. Ah. But anyway. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this person is wild. I'm gonna get a little bit out from my deck, and we're gonna call it a day, y'all. I'm like, put this person in the freaking jail. Like, This is a crime. Criminal. Criminal. Especially like if this is like a relationship and they like cheated or something, or they, you know, just terribly deceived you. Oh my gosh. Return to sender. I told you, they want to flip the script on you. They want to completely flip the script on you. You thought I was a bad person? Well, look at you. You just left. Like, oh my god. Oh my goodness. I love your energy, bright light in reverse. They do not like that you expose them. They hate it. Oh, they hate it. Weary and well doing. Look, they really want to make you look like the bad guy. They want to flip the script on you so bad. Friends with benefits in reverse. Okay. So maybe this was a friends with benefits situation for some of you. Spiritually high ranking. They know it. They know it. They know that you have some type of like otherworldly gift or something. Okay, vacation in reverse. What's this vacation in reverse? That's weird. Turn around. Travel in reverse. Okay. New car in reverse. What is that? Redirection in reverse. Travel in reverse. New car in reverse. Redirection in reverse. Okay. Follow me here. Follow me here. Because, what? That's crazy. Some of you might need to do a cord cutting from this person because they literally could be trying to manifest you. Yeah. Because, okay, traveling, going away from, it's like one place to another, right? But in reverse. And I instantly saw like a loop. Like they want you to somehow always end up coming back to them. It's like a root work to a certain extent. They want you to like, woo, boop, woo, boop. Like they're trying to manifest you. And that's, now I'm seeing this hangman in a completely different way. They want, like, especially if you were friends with them, with a group of people, they want some type of like, oh my gosh, like all, whoa, this is a crazy vision. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so I'm seeing what looks like everybody is, like this group has like vines, like roots all around them. And they're all like connected to this person. And they're kind of trying to, because you know how roots can connect to other, oh my gosh. So it's one tree. This deceiver is the biggest tree. And from them, they have roots connected to other people in this group. They may feel lonely in this group. They may feel like these people don't know them because they're wearing a mask. So with you, you saw them. You really did. Like you saw them. And maybe you saw too much. They are trying to manifest you using this group's energy. So that no matter what, even if you were to, oh my gosh, even if you were to go somewhere new, they want everything in your new reality to always bring you back to them. What the heck? Like meeting people that are just like them, having experiences that are just like them. So much so that you think to yourself, well, it's not like I really can do better. So you let a friend who's completely unbeneficial to you, let a person like this who's unbeneficial to you, they want to make you feel trapped. Like, I'm the best option for you. I'm the best friend. I'm the best lover. I'm the best, companion support system you're going to have. So you just need to let me in. They're trying to manifest bad experiences for you. And that's why I saw cord cutting. So some of you might want to do a cord cutting. So what about this first house? I don't know why. Somebody's dad keeps coming up. So someone could have a dad on the other side that's like trying to give them these messages. Okay, first house, baby, baby, baby. What is that? Extrovert. I don't know why this is making me feel like they could try to like make you feel like you are being overly emotional. Like if they offended you, they're trying to make you come off like you're being the emotional person or irrational as well. That you're being selfish, first house self. Okay, they're making you, they're trying to make you come off who they are. They're the young one full of potential. They're the young buck. Okay, they're trying to make you come off like you are so selfish. This person's literally taking out all the stops. They want you to see them as a green flag. Like, if there was no problems with me, all the problems were with you, okay? This person could have a nice body, because with vitality, I mean, like, that definitely does mention body, like bodily structure, muscles and things of that nature. So this person could have a nice body. And they want to bring this curiosity, this suspicion from your intellect to an end, okay? And if you're in the five of cups, emotionally like empty, bitter from life, and all of these things not coming out in your favor, then you will stop. They want, oh my gosh, it's like breaking your spirit. Oh shoot. Yeah, nah. Yeah, no. Okay, for some of you, this is an old lover. They don't want you to think that anyone would be better than them. Okay? They want you to relearn, re-understand. Okay? That is insane. We have ambition in reverse on the floor, but a lot of things fell on the floor, so I'm not going to take it. Yeah, they're trying to like they are trying to recondition your mind. They are trying to like create a mindset in you through doing all of this puppeteering act in the background. So they could be using other people to manifest bad for you, maybe through gossip, maybe through word of mouth. Oh, I heard that so-and-so's going through this. Well, you know that they're never going to do this without me. They're never going to be able to do that without me. Oh, yeah, they need me in their life. They miss me. I know they do. Like, all of that stuff. Like, kind of just trying to reroute you back. Reroute you back. Especially if you left, like, actually physically left. Okay, this person thinks you're very witty, very funny. Be something that they miss about you, or this is something that once again they're trying to use to get at you as well. I'm also hearing roasting, so they could be trying to like say all these different things about like your physicalized looks, your body, your mind, your lifestyle. Oh my gosh, do what you want. It's your life in reverse. Oh yeah, this person, oh yeah, we're gonna get out of this energy. Okay, we're gonna get out of this energy. We're gonna go. Okay, yeah, no. If you need to, okay, especially if like this person is showing up, I'm getting dream state. If this person shows up like in your dream state, if this person shows up kind of like obsessively, it's making my hands like clammy. If this person is trying to dominate your energy field and it's actually affecting you, now if you're just watching this in passing and like you know who it is but it's not really bothering you much at all, then you're good. If this person is obsessively showing up in some type of like backwards way, like, you know, constantly kind of like coming into your mind, memories of them, or dream state, strong dream state as well, they are trying to manifest you. I don't think it's working. It's not going to work, okay? But if you don't want to deal with their shenanigans, a cord cutting would be great. You can do it with candles. You can also do it just through a letter and then burn that thing or like rip it when you're done, okay? Just kicking this person out of your energy. And also just the, hey, I don't want this person in my energy. And each time that it happens, you know, you just got to keep saying it, because it's your authority over your mind and your body and your energy that kicks this person out, which is essentially, wow. This is essentially, they don't want me to say it. They really don't. That's essentially what a cord cutting is. So you don't need stuff, right? You're the alchemist. You're the person who has authority over your own energy. Free will, hello. So it's your will that is cutting that person out of your energy. So if you want to do it through a ritual, go off. But if you would just straight up say, I banish insert name here from my energy, and every single time they try to show up, even in your dream state, I banish you, I banish you, I banish you, I banish you, over and over and over again. And sooner or later, more so sooner, they will stop showing up because they cannot be there. But if there is any actual connection, like a soul tie in that sense, yeah, once again, cord cutting would be awesome. Okay, so yeah, that's your read, group 3. This person is trash. So, this is one of them readings where it's like, I hope this doesn't resonate. But if it does, just know you're protected, okay? Keep them out of your energy. Bye.